हेलो। हेलो।
Hello. Hello. You were asking something? Or you were saying something?
और नथिंग मैम, जस्ट से
Sorry, what?
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
On ticket, the professional attire is mentioned. So can you explain the proper formal
Oh, where is it mentioned?
in hall ticket?
What is it mentioned that you have to wear what?
Professional attire.
Professional attire.
Yes, ma'am.
Maybe like formal dress or something, I guess. I'm not sure.
Okay. The formal dress and the formal shoe also allow.
Formal shoe, yeah, maybe somewhat like that.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, in calendar we have it's showing that there is some extra activity 1 and 2 all day as it's mentioning in calendar. We didn't get any separate
That
link.
yeah, that will be uploaded on Monday.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so okay. So today is a mock discussion session. Okay. So it is basically like you have you guys submitted the mock paper?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. You were able to solve it
Mostly.
Yes, ma'am.
mostly. Okay. How was it? The questions were good.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah,
They were
ma'am.
good. Just the
Good.
last question, it was a class mark, and then we had to find a standard deviation. I think
Oh,
I don't know if I did correct.
okay. Okay. So today, yeah. So today we are going to solve the questions right now. Okay. Um. So how is the preparation going on? Actually, if I may ask, how is it going?
Good.
Good.
Good, ma'am.
All the topics are clear.
Yes, ma'am. Trying to cover.
Trying to do. Oh, okay. So my screen is visible, I guess, right?
Ma'am,
Yes,
are
ma'am.
these mocks graded?
These are not graded.
Okay. Are there any extra marks or like that for these mocks?
Uh, maybe bonus or something. If you do something, I guess.
Okay. Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. So this was the paper. Yeah. Okay. So shall we start with the solving of this paper? Yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
You guys have pen and paper, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So this is the first question. The mean annual college fees paid by all the students in a college is rupees 55 lakh. The mean annual college fees paid by male and female students of the college of rupees 40 and 60 lakhs respectively. That the percentage of male students studying in the college is. So just solve it. I guess you have already solved it, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
Yes, ma'am. I got it wrong, ma'am.
you got it wrong. Okay. What about others?
It's correct for me.
It's correct for you. Okay. 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 So do you guys need a minute to solve it or should I solve it? What do you want me to do?
We'll
Let
solve
us
it.
do first, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, just take few minutes, let's say 2-3 minutes, and then I will ask you if you have solved it or not. Okay.
Ma'am, how do the interface of the qualifier exam desktop look like?
Interface of the qualifier. Uh, uh, it's like simple. Like, have you given any online computer exam, like online exam? And
Ma'am, just like JE.
yeah, correct.
Ma'am, I have a question.
Hmm.
Ma'am, am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
Yeah. Ma'am, regarding the score for the second week's graded assignment, I think all my answers are correct, and yet
Yeah.
the marks that have been given is not complete. Like they're not
Okay.
100. So will it be updated correctly?
When you were submitting it, well, like see, the thing is like how it depends. The marks are depending upon how you submit the the assignments, right? So
Right.
the way that you submit only, then only they like give you the scores and all. Maybe because of the submission or something, because everybody is having that issue. But when I'm talking to the like, I spoke to the support team and all, they are saying that it's like generated. They are not giving you manual, right? So if you have corrected all the answers, it should be like 100 or something. Maybe you have missed some answers or something. Just check it once again.
No, ma'am. I
Yeah.
think I no. So that's what I'm saying. I can even like I have legit proof that all the answers that are displayed are correct when I see
Okay.
the answer sheet. Nothing is red. Nothing is in red. No
Okay.
partial incorrect. Nothing. It's just everything is correct. And yet I'm given a score which is not complete. So I'm just concerned about that, ma'am.
So have you talked, like, have you written a mail?
Email?
Like, yeah,
Yes, ma'am. I sent an email. So they said that they cannot do. They said ask. You should speak to the instructor or the teaching staff concerned.
I am facing
also
some
have
mistake
I,
also.
I also have
everybody is saying everybody is facing the
Ma'am,
same
may
issue.
Ma'am, I am
I
also
add?
facing the same issue.
Ma'am, may
Okay.
I add something here?
Because, ma'am, this affects our total grade, and then
Total
it
grade.
feels a little not
Okay.
correct because we are still working hard and trying to get our
Okay.
scores.
So can you just send me the screenshots, like, yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
on my mail
Yes.
ID? Yeah,
Okay.
just send me the screenshot.
Can
Ma'am, I
you,
want
ma'am,
to
can you give your email ID on the
A chat box. Yeah, I'll just send.
Yes. Thank you,
Yeah.
ma'am.
So
Ma'am, I want to add something here. Ma'am, in week 2, actually, one of the answer was earlier marked wrong, which when we, had talked to instructors and all, so then they corrected it from their end. So that's why now it is showing corrected for everybody,
correct.
those who taken that option. But it has not reflecting in the total.
Yeah,
But
ma'am. It's not, and it's been a
initially-
long time. So I thought to keep
Initially,
it.
it was a wrong, like from the computer end, it was showing that we have selected a wrong option, but we had selected the correct one. So that's why the discrepancies have.
So you're saying that, can you just repeat what was it?
Yeah, so ma'am, I think they told that because one of the answers was supposed to be so there was a wrong answer given as correct or something like that, and they said that everybody will get a full mark for that, regardless of whatever
What
they've answered. And
option?
maybe all of us have waited till now, but I think now the exam is too close, and it would be better if the marks get reflected. So maybe we can send you the screenshots. I will definitely send you an email.
Just send me the email with all the proofs and all. I'll just on Monday I'll just talk, or by on tomorrow I don't know whether they are working or not. It's a Saturday, right? Yeah,
Right.
so I'm not sure about tomorrow, but on Monday I'll just ask with the support team what's the issue.
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
actually, I
Please,
had mailed
Yeah,
you previously.
because
Should I mail you again?
regarding these kind of issues we don't take care. It's the support team. So I'll
Right.
just talk with
Yeah,
the
ma'am.
support
But
team.
yeah, so we met. I emailed the support team, and they said you need to talk with the teams who are teaching, or the instructors.
Yeah, we will just talk with them. Yeah, don't worry.
Please, ma'am.
That's
Please.
it.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much, ma'am.
sure. Okay.
Ma'am,
So
what is discussing here? The mail
so-
about.
No, that's about the some discrepancy in the graded assignment mark scores and everything. Okay, let's leave that topic now. Let's focus with the mock test. Let's focus with for the exam, right? Okay. So
Ma'am, I have a question.
have you guys done with this question first?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Done,
ma'am.
everyone?
Ma'am, in the calendar today, it is showing something stats activity list. Could you please guide what should we do about it?
No, that will be released on Monday, so don't worry about that. If we are releasing it, we will send you an email. Okay? Okay. So yeah, this was the first question.
Could
Okay,
you repeat?
let's come. Sorry,
Would you repeat?
what?
Explain it again.
What I have to repeat?
Question number 1.
I haven't said anything. I'm just asking if you have done or not.
And we have not got the extra activity that is mentioned in calendar.
I think I have said this 2-3 times about the extra activity.
Not yet, ma'am. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay, so can we come back to the questions right now, or do you have any other questions?
Yes, ma'am, we can come to the question.
Okay then. Okay, so this have you guys solved the first question? You got the answers?
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone? The people who are not even speaking, can you just tell me if you are able to do it or not?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Can you please explain, ma'am? Though I have done it, but
Yeah.
I would like you to explain.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
that's great.
Okay, fine. Okay. So the question is, the mean annual college fees paid by all the students in a college is rupees 55 lakhs. So basically, we have been given the total mean. Total mean that, let's suppose it is like X bar. Okay, that is 55 lakhs. Then the mean annual college fees paid by male and female students of the college are rupees 40 lakhs and rupees 60 lakhs. So let's suppose like X1 bar is for the male. So that is how much? 40 lakhs, right? And for the female, it was 60 lakhs. Correct? Now, we have been given the total mean. We have been given the weighted mean. In the sense, for the male, this is for the male. And this is for the female. Okay. Now we have to calculate what percentage of male students studying in the college. Okay. If we need to calculate the percentage of the students, we need the count of the student. Correct? How do you calculate the percentage? It is the number of students divided by the total number of students into 100. This is the formula. But I don't have the calculation. I don't have the total number of students. I don't have the particular number of the students, right? So I need to calculate the number of students. Now, how you are going to calculate? If you remember, do you guys remember the combined mean formula, which is N1 X1 bar plus N2 X2 bar divided by N1 plus N2, which is the total mean. Correct? Do you know this formula?
Yes, ma'am.
Right? This is the average. Okay. Now just put all the values here. So basically, I don't have N1. So X1 bar is with what? 40 X1. Okay? It is 40 N1 plus 60 N2 divided by N1 plus N2 equals to 55. Fine? Okay?
Excuse me,
Now,
ma'am.
yeah.
Ma'am, just a question means in the stats, till week 5, every grade estimate I have submitted, and yeah, even the previous weekly mock I had submitted, but this mock I could not submit due to some issues. So, will my grade for the exam be affected? Means, except this, everything I submitted, but this mock I could not submit.
Mock? This mock?
Yes, ma'am. This mock.
That's fine. It's fine.
Means how much will my grade be affected? Means for the exam and the overall grade for the three quizzes.
It won't like, it's just a bonus thing. If you did it, it's good. If you are not submitted, it's fine. It's fine. It's not a big issue. Okay. So this is the equation that we have got, that N2 is equals to 3N1. Fine. Till here, is the calculation clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
I have got this equation. Okay. Now, if I need to find out the percentage, it will be N1 divided by N1 plus N2 into 100. Correct? Percentage of male. N1 is denoting the number of students, number of male students, right? N1 plus N2 is the total number of students. And into 100, if we need to find out the percentage. This formula is okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Right? Okay. Now, in place of N2, I am placing 3N1. So it will be N1 upon N1 plus 3N1. Is this fine? Okay.
Yes,
Now,
ma'am.
I am taking N1 common from the denominator. So what I will be left? 1 plus 3 into 100. Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, this will be N1 will be get cancelled. So I am left out with 100 divided by 4. So if you divide this equation, you will be getting 25,
25%.
which will be 25%. So this is the number of percentage of male students studying in that college. Is the calculation clear?
Ma'am, why we did not do that? If we subtract the total, means we have 55% total, and we can subtract
We
the
don't
male
have 55%. Where is the
of
problem?
it is 55% is average of total.
It's the average, right? So
Yes.
so this
So
value
we
is
can
given. The
subtract male
X bar.
male part from there. So
How can
I
you
think
subtract? No. See, you have been given the total average. Okay, the annual college, the average of annual college. And this X1, this 40 and 60 is the for the male and female. The
yes.
averages are given. You are not given the count or something. You are not given this 55 is not the total count, it's the average. Okay.
Okay.
So from that you can't calculate the count of male and female, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now is it clear?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Can you do a summary type session of week 4, please?
Sorry?
Can you please do a revision type session for the week 4 topics?
Actually, it is done. Week 3 and week 4 has been done, right? On Wednesday only it was there.
On Wednesday there was a power cut on my area, so I was unable to properly attend them. The halfway through it was a power cut.
So you can watch the recordings. It's there in the YouTube. Okay?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. First you focus this for today's session.
Ma'am,
Right? Yeah.
is mock test are graded?
No.
No?
No.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
So is the first question clear to everyone who needed the explanation? Is it clear?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Shall we move to the second question now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, second question. By multiplying each of the elements 4, 5, 7, 11, 13 by 4 and then adding 7 to each of them, we obtain a new data set. Then the difference between the sample variance of the new data set and the sample variance of the old data set. Okay, now you have to calculate the sample variance for the old data set and the new data set, and you have to subtract it, right? That is the question.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Sorry, ma'am. Would you repeat previous one a little bit, just shortly?
So basically, here in this question, you have been given the mean annual college, right? The fees paid by all the students. This is by the male student, this is by the female student. Now you need to calculate the percentage of male students who have paid the college fees. So by this formula, you calculated one equation here. Then with the formula of the percentage, you calculated the value of the male student. That's it. Just using this formula, you got some equation and put it in this formula.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. You guys solving this question?
Yes, miss. We solved.
Solved, ma'am.
Solved?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Done the mock.
so yeah, I know that. Neil and HP, if you guys don't have any doubts or something, just please lower your hands. What's the answer that you're getting?
225.
25.
225.
225. Okay. Okay, so how did you guys solve the equation? The question? Can you guys tell me?
Ma'am, by
What's the mean?
original with first of all, ma'am,
Mean is 8.
Okay. So just one person will tell me the solution, the method. Okay. So Bhavishya, you can. Bhavishya, right?
Yes, ma'am. The
Yeah,
mean is 8.
First you calculate the mean.
Yes, ma'am. It is 8.
Okay. It is 8. Okay. Then
Then the standard deviation that we came is, sorry, the sample variance is 15.
the sample variance is 15. Okay. That is
New
how did you calculate it? Summation of
summation of x
xi
mean
minus
minus
x bar,
xi
xi minus x bar divided by
upon n minus 1.
n minus 1. Good. So this is coming out to be 15. Everybody is agreeing with this thing?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this is basically this sample variance is basically for the old data set.
Old variance.
Old variance, correct? This is my old variance. Now I need to calculate the new variance.
Sorry for interrupting. Hello.
Hello.
Sorry for interrupting. I think I got a different value. It is 13.75.
13.75.
You didn't done n minus 1 at downwards.
Yeah, I did n minus 1. So total number is 5. So I got the values as 16, 9, 1, 4, and 25. xi minus x bar whole square. So 16 plus 9, 25, 26, 30, 55 divided by 4. So 55 divided by 4, I got 13.75.
Sorry, the question should be 60.
It's 16 by 4 is equal to 15.
Just check it once. Just check your calculation.
Can you explain?
Yeah, just check it once. Anybody having any other this 15? Everybody's getting the 15, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Now we need to calculate the new variance. So basically, new variance is what we are adding. What is this? We are adding 4. We are multiplying 4 and then adding 7. Correct? So if we are
Yes, ma'am.
multiplying something, that will be if the new variance for a if ax plus b is there, the new variance will be a square x. Correct? This is my variance.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So basically, the addition part will not be. We will not be considering it. Correct? So this will be 4 square into the variance, which is 15. Right? So now this will be what? 16 square. 16 into 15. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So this will be what? 16 into 15? 175. Now we need to find out the difference. So the difference would be what? 155 minus 15, which will be equal to?
16 into 15.
No, ma'am, it's 240.
275.
240.
It is 240.
240, ma'am.
It's 240. Okay. So this will be 240 minus 15, which is
225.
225.
225. Okay. Is the solution clear?
Sorry
Yes,
again. I just rechecked
ma'am.
my calculation. So I was just wondering. So if I consider xi minus x bar, it would be 4 minus 8, 5 minus 8, 7
Hmm.
minus 8, 11 minus 8, and 13 minus
13
8,
minus 8.
right?
Yeah, correct.
So if I squared it, it is 16, 9, 1, 4, and 25, right?
No, 4.
16, then 5 minus 8, 3, 9, 7 minus 8, 1.
Ah, sorry. I realized it. Sorry.
11 minus 8
Yeah.
is 3.
Yeah. Sorry. Thank you. I realized it. Thank you.
Ma'am, I have a doubt. In question, they are saying values are interchanged. So how are they are not affecting our results? So how is it?
Values are interchanged. Which values?
Results are changed so that
What
we
is
get
n here?
altered.
And what is the Ma'am, in variance. In variance, we add or multiply or interchange the value y, x, x, y. It will affect or not? He is asking this.
Ma'am, addition and multiplication I know the result, but the case of interchange, I am thinking that is the x value and y value are interchanging, or no, ma'am. Sorry. Okay, I was just confused because of covariance. There is xi minus x bar and y bar. So I was getting confused. Sorry, ma'am. Here is only xi minus x bar square. Oh, okay, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So, Shibangi, right? You raised your hand. You have any question?
यस मैम
Yeah.
मैम वो एडमिट कार्ड डाउनलोड करने के लिए कुछ ऑप्शन दिख ही नहीं रहा है मेरे पोर्टल में। बहुत ट्राई कर रही हूँ कल से, लेकिन हो
यस
ही
मैम,
नहीं
मेरे
रहा।
को भी मेरा एडमिट कार्ड नहीं मिला।
That you have to talk with the support team. Okay.
Okay,
मैम
ma'am.
आई हैव सेंट
Excuse me,
It's
ma'am.
sent by email as well. The report, the admit cards have come by email as well. Have you not received it?
No, ma'am.
नो मैम।
You can find it here in the Hall Ticket and Exam City Center.
डाउनलोड का ऑप्शन ही नहीं आ रहा है वहीं पे।
Ma'am, it is sent by email also and on WhatsApp also.
नो
Okay,
मैम।
we will just come back to that problem at last. Okay, let's finish this solution part and then we will clear your doubts. Fine?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, I
So,
have a doubt.
so right
Okay,
now
ma'am.
I will be
Excuse me.
solving the doubts regarding the mock. Okay.
Yes, ma'am, regarding
Other
the
than
mock.
that, I won't be entertaining with all the questions. Okay.
Ma'am, regarding the
Unless
mock.
it's a, yeah. Okay, fine.
Suppose that our mean is 8.12. So can we take it as a 8? Round off.
No, you can't take that unless it is stated in the question.
Okay.
Can I?
Yeah, tell me.
When we are calculating new variance, so we are only taking 4 square into 15. What's that? I didn't understand that thing. The new variance. New variance.
What is it?
How to calculate new variance? I don't.
See, basically in the question, we have been given some data, right? What is the data? We have been given 4, 5, 7, 11, and 13. This is the data, right? So
Yeah.
this is my old data set. Now, for old data set, this is the variance. This part is clear, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now they are saying that for the new data set, they are multiplying each of the data set with 4 and then adding it with 7. Fine?
Yeah.
So in each of the data set, they're doing the same thing. Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Now I need to find out, like, then we would be having some new data set. For this new data set, I need to calculate the variance, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, if you remember this, if I generalize it, so A into X plus B. This is the generalization that I'm doing with all the data, with each of the data set, each of the data.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? So if I have to calculate the variance of this thing, what it would be?
We want to put the values.
No. If this is the equation, okay, I need to find out the variance of this part. So how will you calculate it? So it will be a square into variance of x, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Right? This will not matter, right? Only the
Yes.
a will matter. This will get square, and a square into the variance of x, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Right? So that's what we have done. So we are multiplying it by 4, right? So this is my a. So this is a square into variance of x. So
Yeah.
a is 4 square into variance of x, which is 15. Fine?
Okay.
Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ma'am, in this question, if it is only addition plus 7 would have been mentioned, then new variance would be the same as old
Same
variance.
as old, correct.
Okay, thanks.
Ma'am,
Yes.
is it will be same if written as -7?
Huh.
Okay.
Ma'am, for the standard deviation, we have to multiply with A, ना?
Yeah. correct.
And अगर उसमें भी ऐड करना हो तो सेम रहेगा standard deviation. Okay.
Okay. So can we move to the next question now? Or is there any more doubts?
Yes, ma'am.
What doubts?
No, ma'am. We can
We can move.
ahead.
Okay. 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 So the next question is, consider various variables that describe the specification of flats owned by a builder. These variables include price of flat, area of flat, PHK, furnishing, and locality. The builder owns 400 flats whose specifications are then organized in a data table. Based on this information, choose the correct option. So we have been given some options. Then you have to choose which is the correct one. Okay. So tell me which options are correct.
First,
The
third,
number.
and
First
fourth.
First
Option
one.
1, third, fourth,
Any
and
other?
first, sixth.
First, third, fourth.
First, third, and
First,
fourth.
third, fourth.
1, 3, 4.
One.
First, third, fourth.
Everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. So the first option is the number of variables in the data table is 5. Basically, there are 5 variables, right? The price of flat, the area of flat, PHK, the furnishing, and locality. So in total, I have 5 variables. So the statement is true, correct. Now, the number of cases or observations in the data table is 5. Why this is not correct?
Because it has 400 entries, 400
There are
flats. So that would
400
be the case.
observations. There are 400 observations in each case.
Cases
True.
are
Good.
ma'am unique things, but there is no unique identification is described in this. And
Good.
if it represents that, it will be one flat number 1, 2, 3, like that.
Okay. Now, third one, furnishing is a categorical variable. How is it true?
As
It's a
it can
nominal
be
data.
Furnish has
available
Because
or
it
not
can be
available.
unfinished, semi-finished, or finished.
Good. Now, fourth one, the price of flat is a numerical variable.
It will be numerical because it is a
Yes.
price.
Okay. Then, area of a flat is a discrete numerical variable. How?
It will be continuous.
It will be continuous.
Continuous. Okay.
Ma'am, I don't understand this point. Why it will be continuous, not discrete?
Because area will have some measurements, right?
area could also be said to be also a
Square
ratio,
kilometer
right?
something.
Area
is-
could also be described in a ratio.
whole number.
So area is basically what? Like square feet or in something like 62.3. Like if you remember the lecture that ma'am told, she gave some examples, right? Do you remember that?
Yes, ma'am.
It's there, right? So the square feet, the thing is that is a continuous variable, right? Because it has some measurements. So if any number has a measurement or some count has a measurement or something, then just take it as a continuous. Okay. So area of a flat basically it will be with some measurements, right? It will be in square feet. It has some units, right? It's a measuring
Yes,
unit.
ma'am.
Yeah. So that's why it is a continuous numerical. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Then
Furnishing
locality.
is ordinal or nominal
Nominal.
because it is have a order na furnished,
There is no
semi-furnished.
order. It is not stated, right? It is just said that it is furnished, semi-furnished, unfurnished. That's it. There is no order.
Okay.
Yeah. Then locality is a numerical variable, is it?
No, false. It's
No,
a
ma'am.
nominal data.
It's
No, ma'am, it is
category.
data.
It's category. Correct. So that means the first, third, and fourth options are correct. That's it.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, I have one doubt.
Ma'am,
Yeah, I am asking, ma'am, if there is natural numbers, that will be discrete numerical variables or continuous numerical variables? Natural numbers.
It's a count, right? Basically, you can count it. They are distinct. So they are distinct.
continuous variable are decimal points.
If they have measurements, then we can say it's a continuous random variable. Okay.
Can we, ma'am, include decimal values also in
You can say,
continuous?
you can say that.
But not in discrete, right?
No.
Okay.
Ma'am, can you please give me an example of discrete numerical value?
Discrete like 1, 2, 3, not the number of cylinders, the number of bags, the number of cycles, something like that. That
Oh, it
which
means
you
I'm
can,
generally only numbers.
yeah, it's basically the count. You can count it. They are distinct.
As age in years, so man, it's discrete or continuous?
The age.
Yes, ma'am. 5 years, 6 years.
Continuous.
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 Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, I just have a quick question. So when he was referring, he said age in years, right? So we are just going to consider it as years. But if we are just saying it as plain age, then I agree it could be a continuous. But I'm just wondering if we are just going to pick the years, I mean, how we can consider that as a continuous? So we are going to just say it as a discrete year, right?
It can be 1.5 year or 2.5 years.
It depends upon the data. Like,
It is time accurate.
So again, it would tie it up to the way it has been
it has
parameterized,
been
or
parameterized.
how it is explained, maybe.
Generally, it is going to be considered as a discrete, but in specific cases, it can be continuous.
Okay, so unless it has been specified that it is going to be continuous, can we consider that as a discrete?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
That age. I think no, it's not a discrete thing. It's a continuous variable, not a discrete variable. Yeah, it's not discrete. It is a continuous variable.
Okay, so I mean,
Okay.
in general, if they are giving just it as years, we should consider it as continuous unless they specify it to be
Age is a continuous because it has like from continuous in the sense it can means you can count. You can't count the age, right? So many people are in between. We say in months. We say that it's years and months also. So there are ages like that, right? So that's why it is a continuous. So age is basically like usually considered as a continuous variable.
Okay, thank you. But if
And
there
then
is
how can
Sorry.
we compare discrete and continuous?
Discrete is basically there are distinct points, 1 and 2. So if in continuous is if I'm saying something, the height of people. So the height of people will be in between two intervals, right? From let's suppose from 5 to 6. So in that 4 to 6, I have 4.1, 4.2, 4.3, something like that. In between, I have many numbers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. So this is a continuous. Discrete is like we have distinct values. Okay.
Okay, so if it's numerical values like 1, 2, 3, so it
If
will
you
be
can count
discrete.
it is discrete. Like if it is distinct, the values are distinct. In between the two values, there are no like from 1 to 2, there are no in between values, right? So like in particular, I have only 1, I have only 2, I have only 3, I have only 4. That's it. Okay. So that's a discrete variable, and continuous like if I'm having intervals, right? So if my height is like if I'm asking about the height of the people, so I would be saying that in interval, right? So the height of the people are between 4 to 6. That's it. I won't be saying, okay, this
That's
is 4,
measurements.
4.1, 4.2, 4.3. I won't be stating all the datas, right?
Yeah.
Correct? So I would be saying in that interval. So that's why the continuous, and discrete is like I can put the values distinctly. I can say it distinctly. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the difference.
Can you please take the look at chat box?
Chat box. Okay, till then, everybody please solve the question both. "42 messages. I need to see all the messages. Oh my God.
Ma'am, the latest one, like what if the frequencies are 65.5, 70.5, and within them we have numerous frequency, like they
Well,
will
it's
be
a
countable,
continuous,
right?
continuous.
But ma'am, these are the only ones we have. What if we have like no 65.6, no something like that, just these
Only
three
3
values and
points.
their frequencies.
Only 3 points are there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Then is a discrete. Like some data would be given, right? What are these values actually?
These are just randomly said. I just wanted to ask that the numbers within decimals, can they be counted as discrete
They
or not?
can be discrete. They can be discrete if it's they are distinct.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, so shall we move forward or let's move forward?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you move forward?
Zoha and they have raised their hands.
We
Zoha,
should speed up our
Ma'am,
sheet.
could you please explain question number 18?
see, we are going question wise, right? So I'm right now we are on question 4. So if you have any doubts in question 4, we will be taking that. Okay? Is it fine, Zoha?
All right.
Okay. Okay. So now the question 4 is, if the variance of a set of non-zero observation is 0, you can conclude that the observation has same number of positive and negative data points, that the mean value is 0, that all the observations are the same value, that a mistaken calculation has been made, none of the above. Okay. Which option is correct?
All
Right, all observations are
observation
same in value.
same.
The observation.
Option 3.
Third.
Third option.
Third option, right? That all the observations are the same value, right? So if I'm having my all the so basically what is my variance? It is summation of xi minus x bar, correct? So if all the values are same as this value x bar, then this value will be 0. If this value is 0, then only my variance will be 0, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So that's why we are saying if my all the observations are same, then only my variance will be 0. Okay? Got it?
Ma'am, could you please once repeat it?
Just do it like that. See. Okay. So basically sigma square is what? Summation of xi minus x bar whole square divided by n, right? This is my variance, right? Now this variance is basically what? 0. So that means my summation of xi minus x bar whole square is 0. If I just equate this equation. Okay. So n into 0 is 0, right? Fine. Now this sum, so I can write this as xi minus x bar whole square equals to 0. Now xi minus x bar equals to 0. So xi will be equal to x bar. So that means all my values are same as this value. So if both of them are equal, so this part will be 0,
Yes, ma'am.
right? So then so this term says that all my observations are same, right? That's why I'm getting the mean.
Okay, got it, ma'am. Thank you.
Right? So if let's suppose I am having two data set 4 and 4. So observations are same, correct? Or let's
Yes.
suppose I take 4 observations, 4, 4, 4. If I take the average, it's coming out to be 4 only,
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
right?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
my observations are same. That's why I'm getting the mean also same, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So that's why this option is true. That all the observations are of the same value. That's why I'm getting my variance as 0. Fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Got the question? It's clear?
Yes, ma'am. Got it. Yes. Yeah, it's
Oh,
clear. Thank you.
okay. Now let's move to the 5th question.
Ma'am, can you please show that how that formula can be broken into in square form once you showed,
Square form.
ma'am, by using a square plus b square, that formula.
Oh, that is a different kind, right? So summation of xi minus x bar whole square. So this will be summation of xi square plus x bar square minus 2xi x bar. Okay. Now summation I will take inside, then you will be having some equations. So this part you were asking, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So this thing is clear. Just open the brackets, put the summation inside, and then find out the values. Okay.
Ma'am, how you dealt with the 2xi x bar?
Okay, so basically the summation will get inside. So this will be summation of xi square plus summation of x bar minus 2 summation of xi, x bar. Okay. Now this is summation of xy. This will remain as it is. Then the summation of x bar. This will be n x bar because x bar. So the mean will be same for each of the sample. So this is n x bar minus. Now what is x bar? X bar is summation of xi divided by n. So the summation of xi can be written as n into x bar. So I'm just replacing summation of xi with nx bar. So this will be 2nx bar square. Okay. So now this will be summation of x bar minus nx
It should be
square.
x bar square.
Okay. This will be x bar square. Fine.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So can we move to the fifth question? We have already moved. Yes. Okay. Kavya and HP, you have any doubts?
No, regarding question 5 option 2.
Sorry?
Regarding question 5 option 2, can you please explain?
Question 5, option 2.
Yes, ma'am.
Option 1.
No, ma'am. Option 1.
Only one.
Option
Only one.
Only one.
Only
I
one.
had a doubt about option 2.
Just a
Why
second.
would
Okay, let me just
could you
yeah,
elaborate about option 2?
I'm going to explain it. See,
Okay.
the question is, we have been given the first quartile, we have been given the third quartile. Okay, so which of the following is true? So the median will lie in the range. Obviously, I have been given the first quartile and third quartile. First quartile is what? The first half, right? The first quartile is
25%.
the first half, and quartile third is the last, that is the 75th percentile, and
75th
this is the
percentage.
25th percentile. So if I have to calculate the median, median is what? The 50th percentile. So that will be between the 25th and the 75th percentile, correct?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
So I
Yes,
can
ma'am.
say that my median will be in the range of 80 to 100. This option is correct? True?
Yes, right.
Okay. Now, how can I calculate a median if I am not being given the data? Can I calculate?
No, ma'am.
No, right? So I can't say the median is 90, right? The median can be anything, 100. Or you can say the median can be 100, the median can be 91, the median can be 95 or something, 85. The median can be anything. So if I don't have the data, can I calculate the median? No, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Right? So this option is right or wrong?
Wrong.
Wrong.
Wrong,
Wrong.
ma'am.
Okay.
Wrong.
Now, the standard deviation is at most 20. Do I have a data?
No, ma'am.
No,
So
ma'am.
No,
we
Can I
ma'am.
can't
calculate?
conclude it.
Yeah. So
No, ma'am.
basically only the first option is true. Second and third are wrong because we don't have the data. If we don't have the data, we can't calculate the median and the standard deviation. Fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, can't understand that
Ma'am,
option.
can you please elaborate second option, please?
Okay. So how do you calculate the median? Can you tell me?
Median is the middle
Middle
value
point. Okay. Got it.
of
Okay.
odd
Okay.
ones.
Okay. So if you're calculating the median, the first step is you are arranging the data to
In ascending order.
in ascending order. Okay. So you don't have the data. So can you arrange the data in ascending order? Do you have anything to calculate the median?
No, ma'am.
No.
Yes,
Right, Aditya?
But quartiles are given.
Okay. So from the quartile, can you calculate the median? Is there any formula?
No, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, that means median can be between 80 to 100.
Yeah. The median is between the 25th percentile and the 75th percentile, right?
Ma'am, but there
Could-
can be condition that where median is
It could be 85.5, 90.5. We can't conclude.
See, so basically we have one minimum number, then we have quartile 1, we have quartile 2, we have quartile 3, then we have the maximum. This is the thing. Correct? Box plot, you remember?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
have been given the quartile 2, which is 80. We have been given the quartile 3, which is 100. That's it. This is the thing that you have been given. So if I'm saying my median will be between in this range, can I say that?
Yes, ma'am.
Aditya and who was it? Kaushav, I guess. I don't know. KV.
Can't we say that it should be between, it should be mean of Q1?
Sorry?
Can't we say that the median should be mean of Q2 and Q3? Q1,
How?
sorry.
How?
As 25, 70, and 50, the bit, something.
Quartile 2 is basically what? The 50th percentile, right? The 50% of the data is this side, the 50% of the data is that side. Do you know how many data points are there in between this? No, right? So can you calculate the median? Mean? No. So is it this clear?
Yes, ma'am.
I have a
I
concept.
have a doubt.
Median can be 90, isn't it? There can be a condition where median is 90, so it is not completely incorrect.
You have to choose only correct options.
But how median 90 is incorrect? It can be a condition, isn't it?
It can
Don't
be,
we
not
have the
Can be,
actual
but it is
data?
not for sure. It can be, but it is not visible here. There is no data. We cannot count it in front of us. That's it.
Hmm.
In case if the statement is the median can be 90, can be 80, if the statement is like that, is it true, or that time also we have to give that statement is false because the data is not there like that. Here the statement is the median is 90 like that they have given, so we are saying it is false. In case if the median can be 85 like that, if they give what we have to do, ma'am? Is that correct? Is it correct statement or it is wrong, ma'am?
Median can be 90, you're saying that?
Yes,
I don't
ma'am.
think so that's a correct statement. See, main
So,
thing is
so we can
if you
generally
don't
say
have,
if the data is not there, we
yeah,
cannot calculate median like that. We can say, right?
yeah, as simple as that. That's it.
Okay, okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, I have a doubt.
Yeah.
Ma'am, so I'm calculating quartile. For example, I get a value as 8.1. Do I consider the 8th observation or round it off and consider the 9th observation?
9th
Okay.
observation.
Okay, thank you. And also, could you please go back to the PDF where you were annotating just for a minute? Yes, in the previous question, you explained something, the xi minus x the whole square and expanded it. What was that?
Which one? This one?
Let me just explain this on the right.
This one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the doubt?
What is that for? No, I don't get it. What is it?
This is just if you have been given some variances and all, if you have done the graded assignment of week, which week is it? Week 3. There is a question that you have been given the mean and variance and something, then you have been given like the new variance or something, or then you need to find out some value, right? So then this thing you have to follow this formula. That's it. You have to open the
Okay.
brackets and all, and you need to solve the equation.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, could you move ahead because it's already 1 hour and many questions have been done.
Yeah, I'm just moving forward to the 6th question.
Ma'am, I have a doubt, but not from this.
Okay,
From
that will be
PYQ.
taken at last. That will be taken at last. Let's
Yes,
move
ma'am.
on. Yeah, let's move to the 6th question. Suppose the correlation coefficient between two variables x and y is 0.45. What will the new correlation coefficient if 0.10 is added to all the values of the x variable? Every value of the y variable is doubled and the two variables are interchanged.
Option 1. Assign your recent alone type statement open.
0.4.
Option 2. Yeah, before says anything group.
Adarsh, can you just mute yourself? Okay, so we have been given the correlation coefficient between the two values. Okay, then it has been asked like what is the new correlation coefficient if 0.10 is added to x and every value of y is doubled and they are interchanged. Okay, So it is basically the correlation will be same, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. So can anyone explain why?
Ma'am,
But both xi minus x and
Because
y minus y will not change.
mean of x and y doesn't change by addition.
Ma'am, for finding correlation coefficient, we need to find covariance also. So
Correct.
when we find covariance, then there is a formula xi minus x bar. So we know that if mean is if there is something added to old mean, then new mean is also.
Same.
No, ma'am. Correlation coefficient
got
only
added.
tell us
So that is
direction and
that is can also
variability.
happening with yi minus y bar.
It doesn't affect by the outliers, ma'am.
Yeah.
ma'am, adding
It does not
0.1
change
for
by
variable
the
x
following
But
statement which
y
we have given here.
mean
Yeah.
will
So
change,
basically
but
correlation
y
coefficient
minus
is
y bar
not
y bar.
affected.
It
Yes.
won't be affected by any changes to the
Any
multiplication
changes.
or
Correct. So it is
doubling of
basically the
anything.
By
same.
multiplication.
Yeah. So basically it is what? It is basically we are just adding the adding some numeric number to one variable and just doubling the other variable, right? So basically you're
Yes,
having the
ma'am.
same data, right? So the correlation coefficient will be same. It will remain same. Fine. Whether you add or subtract or something. Okay.
Means
Yes,
anything
ma'am.
do with the data, ultimately the correlation coefficient don't change.
Will
Means if we perform any arithmetic operations with the data, then the correlation coefficient don't change.
see the main thing is okay. So basically I'm having two data xi and yi. So if I'm finding out the correlation between this, let's suppose it is r. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now what I'm doing, a, if you remember this thing, a plus b xi and c plus dy. These are some that if I'm multiplying and adding in both of the variables, then if I'm finding out the correlation, it will remain same. That is r only.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. The main thing is if we are in this, the sign of b and d are same.
If the sign of b and d are same.
Same, correct. So if I'm let's suppose if I'm multiplying b like positive b, and here also if I'm multiplying d with the same positive sign, okay, then the correlation will be same. Okay, so in this equation, if you see I'm in xi, I am adding 0.10, right? So that is a is basically what? This is 0.10 and b is what? 1, c is 0 and d is what? 2. Correct? So if I see here, my B and D both are of same sign. Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
These are positively. Right?
Yes.
So that's why the correlation will remain same. So earlier my correlation was 0.45. In the same, this will also be 0.45.
But if the signs are different, then they will vary.
They will vary. They will change.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, I did not understand this.
Ma'am,
Actually, if we know that the variance changes when we double it, so why doesn't the correlation coefficient not change?
So what is correlation coefficient? Correlation coefficient is basically what we are finding out the direction and the strength between the two variables, right?
Right.
So if I'm just doing the same thing, if I'm adding 0.10 to x and every value of y is also doubled, and then we are interchanging also. So in y also we are adding the 0.10 and x is also doubled. So we are doing the same thing, right?
Right.
So the correlation will remain same.
Okay.
as before. Yeah.
But ma'am, if we see from the formula that Sxy upon Sx into Sy, so the standard deviation usually changes because of doubling the variable y. So I guess I was thinking in that way, but I guess it will cancel out, is it?
Ma'am, if A and B sign is changed, then how variance will differ, ma'am?
Variance?
Ma'am, in last slide, you said that if both are same positive sign, then variance will not change. But if their signs are different, then how the variance will change?
Correlation coefficient you are asking.
Yeah, sorry, I'm sorry. Yeah, correlation coefficient.
Yeah, so correlation, the strength will change, right? So basically what I'm having, if my correlation, it means that like if one is increasing, the other one is decreasing, right? They're going in opposite direction, something. The direction is different, the strength will be different if they're if they have different signs.
Then how will calculate that?
You won't be getting that type of question. It will be simple.
Okay.
So here, if there was not a condition of interchanged, only the condition was for adding. I understand for the adding that it will not make any change, but if there was the only multiplication part, not the interchanged part, then
Yeah,
what
then
would
also
happen in
it will be same.
It will be same. Okay.
Yeah.
Same question I just wanted to ask. If we do the multiplication with 0.10 and or division in the case, or maybe subtraction, so value will be same, right?
In
that case also? Okay.
So, ma'am, basically, if there are like difference in signs, then we can say that they are changed. And if there is no difference in signs, then we can say that it's interchange, right?
Ma'am, but variable exchange will not uh, mm, differ the answer.
Variable change.
Yeah, ma'am. In
मैम
question.
पहले ऐड करेंगे मैम
Ma'am, if one of the outlier will be of another sign like -1 and 1, then how we calculate the correlation then?
If one, okay, just okay, can you repeat what's your question?
In this question, both the value are of same sign, okay? And if it would be 0.1 and the other is -1, then it will vary.
It
And
will
it
vary.
varies, so we have to calculate the value. So how will we calculate it?
That type of questions you won't be getting. Don't worry.
Okay, ma'am.
Just remember that the correlation, just remember this thing, okay? So if I'm having two variables x and yi, the correlation is r, so that is 0.45, okay? So if I'm adding, so if I'm multiplying, if I'm having this case, a plus bxi, c plus dyi, okay? And I'm having the same sign for both of b and d, then my correlation will be same as the previous one. That's it, okay?
But ma'am, when variable interchange, then what will be happen?
What will happen? Just in place of xi, it will be what? A plus byi, comma c plus dxi, same. It doesn't matter if it's yi, comma xi, the correlation will remain same, right?
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
If
And
it
we
is
can
asked
also
a
conclude.
covariance.
We can also conclude a deviation of x and deviation of y will always same.
Deviation of
Excuse me, ma'am.
Can be.
correlation coefficient does
I mean,
not change.
in same question, if it asked about covariance.
Covariance, they won't be asking that.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Okay, so yes. Yes. Okay, let's move to the seventh question. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Excuse
The
me,
bar.
excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, will you extend the class if these questions are not completed? All the questions of mock or kind of.
What?
I just want to ask that will you extend the class if this all the questions of mock are not completed till 2 hours?
Ma'am, please.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, ma'am, do it.
Yeah, it's only 9 o'clock. Let's try to complete it. Let's see. Okay. Now, the bar chart given in figure 2.1 shows the shoe sizes of a group of 70 children. Based on this information, which of the following statements is or are true? So this is basically the number. So I am having shoe size 5. The number of children are 9. For 6, it is 20. For 7, it is 20. What is it? 25? Yeah. And for 8, it is 16. Okay. So this is the data that I have been given. So I have to choose the correct options from here. You have the data, right? For 5, it is 9. Okay. Now, the option is 16 children wear size 8 shoe. Is it true?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Right,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
Okay. Now, the second option, 29 children wear a shoe size less than 8.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am, wrong.
No,
Wrong?
this is false.
This is false.
Wrong also. Yes, ma'am.
So, how many children wear shoes less than 8?
It would be the sum of all the children.
Sum of all the children, which is 9 plus 20 plus 25 plus
54, ma'am.
9 plus 20 plus 25, which is 54. Correct. Okay. Now, 7 is the median shoe size.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
How?
No.
70 by 2, 35. So
Hmm.
7 lies in the range of 35. So yeah.
35 and 36, right? Okay.
But ma'am, I think for this data, median can't be calculated
Why?
because it's not arranged in any order.
Shoe sizes are in order, right? 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay.
How to conclude this, ma'am?
What?
The median for this data.
See, what is it given? It's given that the 5 shoes, like there are 5 number shoes are like 9 of them, right? So it will be 5, 5 till 9, like that. Then I have 6 number of shoes, 20 of them, right? 6 like that till 20. Fine. I have this kind of data, correct? Then I have like 7 sizes, like 25 of them. Then I have 8 sizes, like 16 of them, correct? Now I need to find out the median, right? So median is basically I need n. So how many? Okay, how many numbers are there? In total, I have 9.
70 students.
There are in total 70, right? So if I need to find out 70 is basically what? Even number, right?
We can do half of 70, which will be 35, and we will do
35.
and we will find 35 in the
36, right? The average, like 35, 35 and 36, like in between, this will be my median, right? The average of this,
Yes, ma'am.
right?
Yes,
So my
ma'am, got it.
35th and 36th number would be in between. So it basically, if you see here, this is 9 plus 20, that is 29. Then after 29, like 7 number shoes are there, right? So basically, the 7 number shoes will be my median, approx, if you see my 30th and 36th data, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Right? The
Thank
35th
you.
and the
Yes,
36th
ma'am.
data will be my 7 shoe number, right? So that's why my median is 7. Okay. Got it?
Yeah.
Ma'am, can you repeat this once
Yes,
more?
ma'am.
I have 5 number shoes like 9 times. I have 6 number of shoes like 20. Then I have 7 number of shoes of 25 times. And I have 8 number of shoes 16 times, right? Yeah. So I need to find out this median. So in total, I have 70 shoes. Now, if I calculate the average, it's like 35, right? So basically, what will be my mean? Median. Median will be like 35th and 36th, right? For even, it's like what? N by 2 and N by 2 plus 1, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So it's coming out to be 35th observation or the 36th observation, correct? So if you see here from the data, 5 number shoes are of 9 and 6 number of shoes are of 20. So in total, I have 29 shoes of 5 and 6, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So 30, 31, 32, they are all 7 number of shoes, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So this 35 and 36 will be 7 number of shoes? 7 shoe size?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So that's why my median is coming out to be 7.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Is
Yes,
this
ma'am.
fine? The third
Yes,
option
ma'am.
is
Yes, ma'am.
clear?
Ma'am, I have a question. How to understand whether the data is ordinal or that categorical?
If
Because
you can order it, then it's an ordinal data.
ma'am, actually there was a graded assignment question where it was regarding that scores of cricketers. There it was not considered or ordinal data.
Which one?
There was a question, but I can't remember actually.
See, so the shoe sizes, they can be number like 5, 6, 7, 8. They are numbered, right? They are in order. So that's why this is the ordinal data. Okay.
Ma'am, won't they be written that this can be ordered or something like that?
Like the grades or the
Yeah.
so the grades, they are in order. So if it is stated that A is greater than something or B is greater than something, C is greater than something, then that's an order, right? The
But
shoe sizes, they are in order 5, 6, 7, 8. The shoe sizes are like it's a normal thing, right? The shoe sizes, they are in order, right? 5, 6, 5 is less than 6, 6 is less than 7, 7 is less than 8. Fine?
Okay, I understand.
Yeah. Okay. Now, the fourth one, 35 children wear a shoe size larger than 6. Is it true?
It is false.
False.
The correct will be 36.
The correct is larger than 6. It is 25 plus 16. It is
That will be
coming out to be
36.
40. That will be 36?
41.
41.
41. ma'am.
Now, 6 is the mod shoe size. Is it?
False.
No, false.
What is the mode?
7 is not.
7.
7. Okay. Range of the shoe size is 4. How do we calculate
No,
the
ma'am.
range?
It's false.
No, ma'am.
3.
It is 3. Okay. So what is the maximum? It is 8 and minimum shoe size is 5. So the range is 3. Okay. Now, the value of the first quartile for shoe size is 6.
Yes, correct, ma'am.
Ma'am, can you please evaluate it?
See, you need to calculate the quartile 2, right? So what is quartile 2? Quartile 2 is basically 25th percentile, right? Now, so that means my P is what? 0.25 and my N is 70. So if I calculate NP, it is coming out to be 17.5, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is not an integer. This is not an integer. If this is not an integer, then the 25th percentile would be what? My
18th observation.
18th observation, and my 18th observation will be what? So this is 9 times and this is 20 times, right? So that means it will be 6 number shoes,
Yes, ma'am.
right? Yeah, so that's how I got the value of the first quartile is 6. Fine?
Can we take out the mean for this data?
This should be 50, isn't it?
Sorry?
Can we take out the mean for this data?
Percentage,
Yeah,
is
you
it?
can calculate if it's 5. No, no, you can't calculate. No,
Mean, ma'am, mean.
mean frequency is given now. 5. Yeah, you can calculate. Yeah.
Ma'am, if frequency is given, we can calculate mean.
But that shouldn't cause swelling. Swelling won't be caused by that. It's the cause is your this one lifting this one at toe.
Can you just mute yourself? The one Galaxy. Can you just mute yourself?
Can you explain this last option, quartile?
Quartile. Okay. So quartile is basically you need to calculate quartile 1. It's not quartile. It's quartile 1. So quartile 1 is basically what? 25th percentile?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. So now, how did you calculate the percentile thing? You will calculate the P. P is 0.25.
Yeah, ma'am. And divided by
N is
100.
70. So N divided by 100.
Divided by 70.
Huh? No. So P is 0.25. You have N as 70. So you will be calculating N into P. If this is coming out to be integer, then you will calculate the average of NP and NP plus 1. If it's not an integer, you will take the next greatest number. After 17.5, it is 18. So my 18th observation would be my 25th percentile.
Ma'am, but
Okay.
will we keep, ma'am, excuse me, ma'am,
Yes.
but will we Q2 here? Like it will be 25% or different?
What is Q2?
Like we are first, we are finding here Q1 as
So what is
there's
Q2?
18th.
Ma'am, Q2 is median, isn't it?
Yeah. So Q2 is 58th percentile.
And Q3 will be
75th. Okay.
Can you tell how to calculate mean for
yes,
this?
ma'am.
Q1 is 25th percentile, Q2 is 50th percentile, and Q3 is 75th percentile. Okay.
How to calculate mean for this
Okay, ma'am.
question?
Mean.
Ma'am, we can't calculate mean because this is a categorical data, ordinal data. So I don't think mean is applicable here.
Yeah, that's why.
Only median and mode is applicable.
Yeah, 5, 6, and 7 is there. We can't calculate the mean. Yeah, you are.
Yes.
Yeah, correct. So this is a categorical data. So that's why we can't calculate the mean here. Only the median and mean. Okay, because 5, 6, 7, 8, they are shoe sizes. They are not any numerical variable. Okay, that's why.
So it is a ordinal data.
Yeah, it's an ordinal data. So what is ordinal data? Ordinal data is basically what? Categorical, it comes under categorical variable, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so that's why. So we can't calculate the mean. We can only calculate the median and the mode.
Can we calculate median for nominal data?
Yeah. You can calculate. No, median can be calculated for the ordinal data because the first thing is that you have to order it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And mean for only numerical data and mode for all of them.
Huh.
Okay.
Can you please explain the second option? It's question 7.
Second option.
Well, it is set less than 8, so why we are counting the students wearing 8?
Huh? Sorry?
It said that it should be less than 8, not equal to 8. Then when we calculate?
So it will be 9 plus 20 plus 25.
When you calculated, you counted 8 to number.
Huh? Your voice is not clear.
When you calculated the option, you also calculated the student wearing shoe size 8.
I'm not getting your point. I'm not able to hear you clearly.
Ma'am,
how second option is correct.
I'm not able to hear you. Can you just be more clear?
Ma'am, I have a doubt. as here shoe size is mentioned 5, 6, 7, 8 like this, and if t-shirt size like S, M, L, XL, those data is given, then how to find median means we need to arrange them in a order. So ma'am, what is that order?
Yeah, that we will come back after last. Just come back with that question, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, let's move forward. The stem and leaf flow diagram given in figure Q.2 and Q.3 shows the result of computational thinking and English exam conducted in a college respectively. In figure Q.3, X is an unknown value. So we have two stem plots, okay, this one and this one. What is the difference of the model score of computational thinking and English? So basically you need to calculate the mode and subtract it, okay? So tell me for the CT, what is the mode?
88.
88.
It's 88, ma'am.
It's 88. And for the English paper, it is
59.
59.
59. So if you subtract it, what will be the answer?
29.
It will be
29.
29.
It will be 29. Okay. So this question is clear?
Yes,
Everyone? Okay. Now, if the range of the computational thinking score is greater than the range of English score by 7, then the value of X is. Okay, so basically this is, you need to find out the range. Okay, so can you tell me the range of computational thinking?
9x minus 43.
58.
It will be 58. So what is the maximum value in CT?
88.
88.
It is 88. And for the minimum value is
30.
30. So the range will be 58 if you
58.
subtract it.
58.
Now,
58.
it is said that the range of the computational thinking is greater than the range of English score by 7. That means if I'm getting computational thinking as 58, so basically what it is said,
Minus 7, we have to
58 minus
minus
7.
7.
so
Yeah, 58 minus 7, 51.
58 minus 7 is the range of the English exam, correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
51.
the range will be 51. And you have the minimum value as well, which will be of English. What is the minimum value?
Excuse me?
What is the minimum value of English?
It's 43.
It's 43. Okay. So if you have to calculate the value of X, so X is what? The maximum value?
Maximum value.
Yes, ma'am.
So if you need to find out the maximum value, it will be range plus
Maximum value will be 90 plus x.
Ma'am, x is 4.
X minus 43 is equal to 51. I think.
94.
Yes,
yeah.
ma'am,
So this
94.
will be range plus 43, which will be 94. So my value of X is basically what? 94, correct? So that, sorry. So the maximum value is 94, not the X. Okay. So my maximum value will be what? The range plus minimum value, which is 94. So 9 is already in the stem part. Okay. So now this 4 will be what? The value of X. Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it fine? So we need to calculate the value of X, right? So the value of X will be what? 4. Is it fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Ara, what's your doubt?
Hello.
Explain
it once. Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible.
Actually, the deadline for the mock test for statistics has passed and my assignment has not got submitted. So will it affect the admission process for the foundation level?
No, no.
Sorry,
Ma'am, I also wanted to ask that is this a graded assignment,
No,
the mock test?
It's not a graded assignment. Don't worry.
Actually, it's written over there. It's used for grading, so I had this doubt.
Maybe for bonus or something, I guess.
Okay, so it will not affect any of the admission
I'm not
process
sure.
or the marks.
Is it said that it is graded? I'm
Yes,
not sure.
Yeah, it is for extra marks, like for the
Grading.
bonus,
It is
not for
it's
the
for
final.
bonus only. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, it's for the bonus.
Ma'am,
It will
in
not
this time I
affect.
want to. Not for
Ma'am.
qualifier.
You will get the
Ma'am,
bonus mark, yeah, ma'am.
ma'am, excuse me, ma'am. In this
Okay,
time, I want to
thank
tell you one
you.
thing that, ma'am, in my max, the mock test was given. When ma'am, after the deadline only, ma'am, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Ma'am, after the deadline only, the mock test of my exam was just get uploaded in my dashboard. Before itself, I just said to the teacher, she said, okay, it will be uploaded in your dashboard soon. But after the deadline only, it just get uploaded. Today only, I just found my mock test in the dashboard. When I just click to enter the exam, it shows that deadline is completed. But now, how I should get my bonus mark?
That will be added after, like all the marks, the bonus thing, and it will be added after the, like at the end,
Ma'am,
everything.
because I didn't write the exam. After the deadline only, the file was uploaded in my dashboard.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Can
Yes.
we proceed with the discussion? I mean, it's
Yeah,
going out of the
let's
second.
complete this thing. Then I will just clarify all your this doubts. Okay.
Okay.
Ma'am, question 8. We have taken model score as a 58 for English, but our it's 94 is the maximum score, right?
Mode. What is mode?
Ma'am, can you explain this question, please? I'm not getting it.
For stats, we said 88 is its mode, and CT it is 9 and X, right?
No. See, what is mode? Mode is basically the number of times, the frequency, right?
Yeah.
If you see here, this is 3, 30, 37, 42, 45, 46, 48,
Yeah.
51. So if you see here, only 88 is coming 2 times, right?
Hmm.
So mode will be 88 here.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I got confused. Sorry.
Okay. Okay. Now, what is the difference between the medians of the two score? What is the median for the CT?
Uh, 60.5.
The median
the
for the
model?
competition.
60.5.
60.5. And for the English paper, it is
66.
66.
So if you subtract it, you are getting the value as 5.5.
5.5. Yeah.
Okay, so the 10th question is clear to everyone. You just needed to calculate the median, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Now,
Is there any shortcut to find median at a glance, for this leap
so
stem?
by the formula only you can calculate. Okay. Now, the 11th question. Which of the following is or are cases?
I suppose the
First.
rows are cases, right? So
First
it
and
would
One
be
and four.
first, fourth, and fifth.
only first and fourth.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah, only first
Only
and
first
fourth.
and fourth. Okay. Why
Yeah.
second is not a case?
It's a variable.
It's a
It's a
variable. And
Column
F is also a
column.
variable. Now, this IT18B009, why this is not a case?
Because it's not
Not
available
exist,
in the
ma'am.
table.
It doesn't exist in the table.
Okay. And CSE and IT?
These are also
Same
variables.
They are
variable.
also
These are also
variables.
variable.
Okay. Then, which of the following is or are numerical variables?
Score percentage and salary.
And four.
Percentage salary.
Salary, correct. Now, what is the population standard deviation of the salary in lakhs of the placed students? You need to calculate the standard deviation of salary. This one.
3.364.
3.364.
3.364. What about others?
Same, ma'am.
Everyone?
Ma'am, please show once.
0.36.
You need the calculation.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So basically, you have been given some values, right? What are the values? The salary. What are the salary?
I suppose first we have to find out the mean so we can find out the
Yeah.
variance for the
So
standard
basically,
deviation.
these are the values: 8.50, 3, then 4, then 5, 7, 3, 14, 3.5, 10, and 4. These are the values. So what is the formula of standard deviation?
It's the root of variance.
It's the root of variance. So basically, it is the under root of summation of xi
xi
minus
minus
x
x
bar
bar
whole square
upon
divided by n or n minus
And
1.
minus 1 because
n
it's for
minus 1.
sample.
Is it for sample?
N minus 1.
Sure.
No.
Okay, it's for population, so it should just be n.
Yeah,
For
it will be
population.
just n. Okay. So for this, I need to calculate the x bar. So first you will sum all of these values and you will find out the x bar. Okay. So this will be coming out to be what?
Ma'am,
What is the mean?
66 upon
6.
11.
Sorry,
6,
11.
ma'am. Mean will
excuse
be
me,
6.
ma'am.
Yes.
Mean is 6.
The mean is 6. Now this
Yeah.
will be subtracted with all of these values and you will square it out.
Yeah, we are
Okay.
getting 124.5.
So this sum is coming out to be 100.
24.5.
0.5 something. Okay. Now
Divided by 11.
divide. So the standard deviation will be what? Square root of 124.5
24.
divided by
11.
Okay. Just calculate this value. You will be getting 3.36.
3.36.
Ma'am will be able to calculate the roots in the scientific calculator given in the exam.
See, in the exam, you won't be getting this type of data. It will be very simple so that you will be able to calculate. Don't worry. Okay.
Ma'am, I have
If
a
we are
doubt in
writing
this
the data in
question.
decimals, then we have to round off that
No, you don't have to round off.
as it is.
Ma'am, I have a doubt in the case question. Question number 11.
Ma'am, I have a doubt in the same question.
Yeah, what's the doubt?
Ma'am, why you take n? Why not n minus 1?
When it is taken n minus 1.
Ma'am, in the case of sample.
Yeah, and in the question, what has been asked?
Okay, ma'am, population standard
Yeah.
deviation. Ma'am, if it is written that only standard deviation of salary, then what will we choose? Sample or
No,
population?
it will be stated where what you have to calculate.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, I have a doubt.
Yeah, what's in
Yeah,
11?
in question number 13.
Uh,
Yeah, as in the answer, it is written the type range from this to this.
hmm.
In exam also, we will have this range.
No.
So between in that value, any value we will insert, it will be right.
Yeah,
Or
the answer that you're getting, just type it. Okay.
we don't have to round off. It's getting that.
If it's written in the question that you have to round off to 3 decimal
No, it's
places.
written in the 3 decimal point accuracy.
Accuracy, yeah. So in
As
3
it is.
decimal point, yeah, accuracy. What answer that you? It will be stated in the question. Just read the question carefully. Okay.
Okay, decimal के बाद भी round off नहीं करना है.
If it is stated in the question that you have to round it off to 3 decimal points, just round it off. If it is saying that, just write the answer as it is, just write it as it is. Okay. Just read
If
the
it's
question.
written accuracy, तो point के बाद भी round off नहीं करना. Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, please explain question number 11.
What? Which part?
Ma'am, I can't understand. In a lecture, it was mentioned that all the rows are counted as case. So all the answers should be accepted, isn't it? Because all are along that row.
Cases should be unique. That's the most important point. So is male and female unique?
No.
No, right? So only first and third option, fourth option is correct, right? Because they are unique. IT1B, these are like roll numbers. So roll numbers are always unique for each of the observations, right?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, then gender is a variable or a case?
Variable.
Ma'am, and then male, female, that is also a variable.
Yeah.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Then the 14th question, what is the absolute value of the point biserial correlation coefficient between gender and salary among the students? So you need to calculate among gender and salary. Okay, Pushpa. You guys have calculated, right?
Ma'am, can you please explain it by calculator?
Yes, ma'am, I got it wrong.
And for pi, for this,
Okay, so basically this is gender and this is salary. Okay, okay. What is the formula of point biserial?
Y0
X bar
mean of
by
y0
minus y
mean
bar.
of y0.
yeah, upon Sx
Standard deviation of
into
x and the standard deviation of y multiply root
root P
naught
naught
P1.
P0 P1.
Okay, this is the formula. Now, so gender I have been
And here
given
we
some
have to calculate population, standard variance, or sample
population.
always.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay, so there's a lot of data actually. Okay, so let's suppose let's calculate this y bar naught. Y bar naught is basically what? Let's suppose for male. This is for male. So what is the average of male candidates? It will be 8.50, right? It will be 8.5 plus 4 plus 14 plus 3.5 plus 10 divided by 5. Correct? So basically you need to calculate the average of male. So for male, how many members are there? 1, 2, 3, 4,
5.
5. Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, this data is not given. So 1, 2,
Actually none.
3, 4, and 5. Okay, so 5 numbers are given. So this is the data. Okay, now if you calculate this, you are getting 8 as the y bar naught. Then we have y bar 1, which is the female. Okay, the average of female. So the average of female is like 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 3 plus 4. Correct? Divided by
6.
6. So this will be equal to 4.33 something. Okay, this thing is
Yes,
clear.
ma'am.
This step is clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now I need the standard deviation. So already I have calculated the population standard deviation here, right? In this formula, which was coming out to be
364.
364. Now, what is P naught? P naught is basically the proportion of male. So how many male are there? 5, right? So it
5.
will be 5 divided by 11.
Yes,
Total
ma'am.
number of people, right? Now, P1 is what? The proportion of female, which will be
6
6
upon
by
11.
6 by 11. Okay, just put all these values in this and you will get RPB as 0.542.
Excuse me, ma'am. I have a question here.
Yeah.
Ma'am, the male mean has come 8 and female mean has come 4.33. Ma'am, how to know which one should we consider as y naught and which one is y1?
No,
Like,
you can consider any of this because you will be taking the mod of this.
oh, okay, okay. There is a
So,
mod.
yeah,
Okay, okay.
yeah, there is a mod. So
Thank you.
if you so it doesn't matter if 0 is female or 0 is male or anything. Just take the mod. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Now, next question. Annual donation to a non-profitable organization is given in table 2.2, where some data is missing. The donation given by company B is 5 crore rupees more than company B. How much did company B donate to the organization? So you need to find out what? This value, correct? Okay. So how will you calculate this D value?
We'll first find the total from the relative frequency formula.
Yeah, so you will first find out the total value, which is coming out to be
200.
200.
This is coming out to be 200. Okay. Now, how will you calculate the value of D?
B will be x plus 5. We'll take value for D as x. So therefore B will be x plus 5.
Okay.
Now
Then
we'll sum up all those 56 plus x plus 5 plus 45 plus x plus 16.
okay.
That
So
will be
this is
equal to 200.
200. If you solve this, your value of x is coming out to be
It is 39.
39. Okay. So the value of D is basically what? 39. Okay. Is this thing clear?
I have a question here. In
Yeah.
general, when you say in crores, and then the question asks how much did company D donate? Does that mean you have to get? I know here it says 39, but would it be 39 crore or just 39? Because 39 is
It
technically
will be
not the right
39.
answer in that sense.
No, it's 39 only, right? Because it is in this if you see here it's A 56, right? So crore is also already like it's stated in that column, right? You won't be answering it in crore. If you will only answering the frequency, the number that is 39. That's
I understand, but if you are filling the table, I understand. But since
Yeah.
it specifically asks how much did company D donate to the organization, that's why I got confused. I put 39 crore, and of course it got wrong. So that's why I asked. So if you just have to follow whatever is in the table,
Yeah,
that unit.
correct. Yeah.
I see. Okay, thank you.
Is question 15 clear?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, could you please repeat? Actually, we have to do it from the way of total frequency and relative frequency relation formula.
Yeah.
Okay.
So from that you will calculate the total frequency, and from that total frequency you will calculate the value, right?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you repeat the formula, please?
Do you know the formula of relative frequency? What is the formula of relative frequency?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Okay, so relative frequency is basically frequency divided by the total frequency. Okay, so you need from this formula you calculate the value of total frequency.
Okay, thank you,
Okay.
ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, I have a doubt.
Yes.
Ma'am, is the sum of all the total frequency is 1? I mean
No.
relative frequency.
Yeah, it's 1.
Ma'am, that in that case, we can consider relative frequency as x plus 5 and x.
Huh?
Can we consider relative frequency of B and D as x and x plus 5?
How?
Ma'am, I used that formula, but it didn't work.
Yeah, because it is not the frequency, right?
Ma'am, but if donated amount is proportional, so it should be proportional to relative frequency, isn't it?
No. No.
Why?
What is relative frequency? Relative frequency is just a part of the whole, right? So basically, you are with this formula only you calculating. So for B, the relative frequency will be what? X plus 5 divided by 200, correct?
Okay, ma'am.
For D, it will be X by 200.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Now, 16th question. The histogram of runs scored by bats. Aditya, you're not audible.
Total frequency.
Aditya, you're not audible.
This question, how? Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, your voice is breaking. Just join once again. Okay. The histogram of runs scored by a batsman in his career is given in figure this. What is the approximate mean of the runs scored by the batsman? It's continuous, right?
Estimate 50.
The mean is coming out to be 50. What about others? Have you guys solved this question?
I got 50.4 as the answer.
50.
50. The answer is coming out to be
Explain.
50 only. Just
Ma'am,
okay. So
Can
how
you
we
please explain?
So basically you have been given the class intervals here, right? So what are the class intervals here?
5 to 15, 15 to 25.
25, 25 to 35, 35 to 45, 45 to 55, and continuing up to 105.
95 to 105, okay? Then you have been given some frequencies, right? So we have been given Fi. So from 5 to 15, it is
1, 3, 4,
3,
4,
something till, let's suppose it's
1.
1, okay? So the form, if you have a class interval, like if you have a continuous and you need to calculate the mean, it will be what? Summation of Fi xi divided by summation of Fi, okay? Now this xi is what? The midpoint, okay? Now, so you will calculate what is the mid. So xi is basically my midpoint of these intervals. So from 5 to 15, what is the midpoint?
10.
10. From 15 to 25?
20.
20. Correct? Now, this will go on like this, and this from 95 to 105, this is 100. Now you will calculate Fi xi, okay? So Fi xi is 20, sorry, 10, 60, like this, 200, okay? You will sum this up, you will get some value. Now you will sum summation of Fi xi, and you will get some value here. So now just calculate this thing and divide both of them. You will be getting 50 as the answer, okay? Is it fine? This is coming out to be 14,600 and this is coming out to be like 25. So if you divide, sorry, this is 12,500.
1250.
1250. Okay, this is 1250 and this is 25. So if you divide both of these values, this will be 50. Is it fine?
Yes,
Is
yes,
this
ma'am.
clear? Okay. Now, what is the approximate population standard deviation of the run scored by the batsman? So you need to calculate the runs population standard deviation, right? So what is the formula of standard deviation?
It's summation of F into
Fi
x bar
xi
minus xi
minus
square
x bar whole square divided by summation of Fi. This
under
is
root.
the formula of standard deviation. Sorry, under root. Okay. So just you need to calculate. Now you need to calculate what? You need to calculate F xi minus x bar whole square. Okay. So this will be what? 1 into 10 minus 50 whole square. 3 into 20 minus 50 whole square. Like that you have to calculate. So this will be 1 into 100 minus 50 whole square. So this value is coming out to be 14600. Now this value you will be dividing it by 225. So this will be what? Under root of 14600 divided by 25, which is coming out to the square root of 584, which is 24.16. Okay.
One doubt here.
Yeah, what's the doubt?
There are 24.16. It is a population standard variance or sample.
Population.
So we
What
can't get sample variance.
it
Sample
is
standard.
called population standard deviation, right? You need to calculate the population only, right?
So can we calculate the sample standard deviation for this?
Ma'am, I have a small doubt here. Ma'am, can you hear my voice?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Ma'am, the answer is 24.16, right? But in the question they have given up to 3 decimal points. You can write the answer like that. I have given what 24.16, but my answer is they said it is incorrect.
Yeah, so if it's like 16, it is 3 decimal places, right? So it will be 166.
No, ma'am, they have given the range between 24.161 to 171 they have given. So in case if I write the 2 decimal points, then the answer is incorrect. Ma'am, they'll do correction like this.
Ma'am, I have a question.
It has all, see, if it's stated that you have to answer in 3 decimal places, then you have to write it in 3 decimal places.
Okay, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Ma'am, actually, there is a hint that they say use the class marks and the frequency to solve for the standard deviation. Is this hold any significance or it's just a hint? the hint that we have, does it signify something that you need to calculate
So that,
from
yeah,
this
so it is
version?
just, so it is just stating that just use this fi and use the xi minus x bar whole square. Just,
Okay. Nice one.
yeah,
Nice one.
yeah, just
Ma'am,
We-
can we calculate the sample variance for this?
sample variance.
Sample standard deviation, ma'am.
Sample standard deviation. I don't think so. It will basically be the population standard deviation. If it's a class interval thing, just calculate the population standard deviation.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, I have a doubt.
Yeah.
Actually, I calculated the sample mean and it was 49.64. So can I round it off to upper value or should I put the exact value?
See, the answer is coming exact. So your answer, maybe there is some calculation issue or something. Because if you're getting if the correct answer is in decimal, it will be stated that you have to enter the answer in 2 decimal point or 1 decimal point. If it's coming out in decimal. If it's not, then it will be in like exact points.
Okay.
So if
Okay.
our answer is going to be 24 point,
Just check the calculation. Maybe it's wrong or something. The answer is 50 and 24.166. Okay.
if our answer is 24.1667, then we will write 166 or 167.
167.
That only I am asking. We have to round off, na?
If it is stated, then you have to
No, in this
round
question, I am asking for this question. It's written accuracy.
accurate, right? So 24.167 is also fine. Yeah.
Okay. No need of round off.
No.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Then the last question. In a call center, there are 75 employees, and the number of calls they receive vary over the length of the day. The working hours are 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. with lunch break from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. The average number of calls received from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. by an employee is 15 per hour. And the average number of calls received by the employees from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. is 5 per hour. Based on this data, choose the correct option from the below. Okay. So average number of calls received by employee in working hour is 10. Is it?
Yes, it's
Yes,
correct.
ma'am.
It's
Yes,
correct.
ma'am, it's
How did you
correct.
guys
Yes, ma'am.
calculate it? How did you calculate by this?
15 plus 5 by 2.
Huh?
Average of all the calls in the first half and in the second half hours, working hours.
So it will be basically 4 into 15, right? Plus
The
4
formula you have
into
given in first question.
Yeah, so this will be the same thing, right? So this will be coming out to be 10, right? The number of hours
Yes,
worked
ma'am.
into the calls per hour for the morning shift from 9 to 1. Then from 2 to 6, 4
6.
into 5, right? So this is coming out to be 10. Okay. Now the correlation coefficient of time calls received is positive, is it?
No.
No,
No,
ma'am, it's negative.
this is negative because if you see the average is decreasing from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. It is 15 per hour. Then from 2 to 6 it is 5. So it is decreasing. So basically the correlation coefficient will be negative. Okay. Is it fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now the
Yes,
standard.
ma'am.
Okay. The standard deviation of the call received is equal to 0. Is it?
No, ma'am.
No,
No.
ma'am.
Yeah. If you see here, the average is also changing. So that means my values are not same. So if my values are not same, the standard deviation will not be equal to 0. Now, the slope of the trend line is negative.
Yes.
Yes,
It's
ma'am.
negative because the correlation is negative. So
Negative.
option
If the
A,
correlation will be positive, then the slope
1,
is
3,
also positive, na?
5.
positive. Correct.
Okay.
So option 1, 3, and 5 is the
5.
correct option.
Ma'am,
Is it
can you
fine?
please explain option 1 again?
Option 1. Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
basically you have been given the average for 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. it is 15, and the average for 2 to 6 p.m. it is 5, right? So you need to calculate the average number of calls in work for working hour, right? So how will you calculate this? You remember this formula? N1 x1 bar plus N2 x2 bar divided by N1 plus N2.
Yes,
Remember
ma'am.
this thing, right? So this N1 is what? N is the number of hours, you can say. And x1 bar is basically what? The average. So N1 number of hours. So this is for 9 to 1, this is the average. For 2 to 6, this is the average and the number of hours, right? You can say that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So this is
Got
N1
it. Thank
x1
you.
bar. Yeah, like that.
Ma'am, can you please explain option number 3 again and 5?
Okay. So option 3 is what? The correlation coefficient of time and calls received is negative. So basically, if you see here, my average of working hour from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. is what? 15 per hour. And for 2 to 6 is 5 per hour. So if you see, the number of hours is decreasing, right? From 15 to 5. So per hour, I'm getting only 5 calls. Here per hour, I'm getting 15 calls. So the average is decreasing.
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
so the correlation between this, the time and call is decreasing actually. So if it is decreasing, then it will be negative, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Now, the slope of the, if it is negative, so how, what will be my slope? Slope will also be negative.
Slope.
Slope. If I'm having a graph.
Ma'am, scatter graph like.
Huh. So slope is what? Slope is if I'm, okay. So what is negative and what is positive? Can you just state from both of these direction? Tell me what is the positive slope and what is the negative slope?
First is negative and second one is positive.
This is positive, right? So in the correlation coefficient is negative. So what will be my slope?
First.
The first one, right? So my slope is negative. That is the statement. The slope of the trend line is negative.
Okay. I was means I was trying to understand this question according to formula, so I was not getting anything.
Ma'am, I have a doubt.
Yes.
हेलो या मैम आप प्लीज सजेस्ट कर सकते हैं, एडवाइस दे सकते हैं कि हम 90 प्लस स्कोर कैसे करें? मतलब मैं अभी तक मैम, अभी मैंने मॉक टेस्ट दिया तो उसमें मेरे 88 आ रहे हैं। अब प्रॉब्लम क्या हो रही है, जो 12 मार्क्स भी कट रहे हैं बहुत सिली मिस्टेक की वजह से कट रहे हैं। कोई ऐसी ट्रिक बता सकेंगे?
Ma'am, can you intervene this later? I have a conceptual doubt between the R square and the correlation thing. Sorry, correlation coefficient. I mean, what does I mean, these are the same thing. R square and the correlation. Does it tell the
See,
same thing? The strength
R
and
is the correlation coefficient and R square is the you can say the best fit line, if you say R square.
So R square also tell the same thing about the strength and the slope is if the I mean the direction and the strength. Does it tell same as
See,
the
no,
correlation
the
or?
direction you can't say from R square. See, R square, okay. So if I'm having a plot like this, if I'm having some data, so I have to plot this, like I have to represent this data with a line. So I'm fitting a best line here. So this best, if this line is a best fit, I need to know if this is a best line. So I calculate the value of R square. So if this R square is uh, coming closer to 1, then it's a good best line. If it is coming closer to 0, then we say that it is not a best fit line. Okay, so R square is different thing, and R is a correlation coefficient. This is the best fit line. Okay.
So does R square tell the association between the two variables or the R thing?
It does not tell
I'm
anything.
asking if the
Yeah, it's like we are just representing the association with the best fit of line. That see, if my R square is coming to be 1, that means it is a good, that line is a good, that equation of a line is a good representation of that data. Okay. And if it's coming out to be near to 0, approximate to 0, then we say that it is not representing the data set. You can say that Because this line, what is this line? This line is basically representing the data, right? It is best fitting the data lines, correct? Data set. So this line. So we are calculating the strength of this line, if it is a good best fit line or not, like that.
Okay, so
Ma'am,
R square tell the equation of the
Ha,
line, and the R
ha.
tell the strength and the
Correlation, the
direction of.
strength and the direction. Correct.
Okay, okay.
ma'am, this R square and correlation coefficient, how are these related to equation of line y is equal to mx plus c?
These only R square is related to the equation of line.
Yes, ma'am. How is it related to?
See, what is the equation of line? Like we are just representing this line. We are just fitting a line, right? To best represent the data, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So if we need to find out if this line is the best fit line, we calculate R square. Okay.
So,
And
ma'am,
equation of line. What is an equation of line? It is basically some general y
y
is
equal to
equals to
plus
mx
c
plus c. This is
plus
just an
c.
equation of line. That's it. And if you need to know if this is the best fit line, you calculate the R square. This, if it is a best good line, or if it is uh, like uh, best representing the data set or not, then you need to calculate the R square.
So, ma'am, here this R square and M are related somehow. Means
No,
if
no.
slope is
No, R square is not related to M. M is a slope. R square is
yes,
different thing.
ma'am. Okay. So, ma'am, if slope is means 1 or something, then we cannot compute means R square is what is R square means R square is also showing
I think he want to ask that how we will be calculate R square.
If you
Am I right?
calculate,
ma'am,
yeah, just if you have
R square is
correlation coefficient, just square it up. That will be R square. Okay.
yes,
But
ma'am.
in the exam, you won't be like you won't be asked to calculate R square or something. Don't worry.
Ma'am, as R square is means value like 0.9 something. It is a strong association. So if slope is also something 1, so then that is also a strong
Slope is just a slope. It's the direction. If
asking in
it is negative, -1, that means it's downward direction. If it is positive, then we say that it's in upward direction. That's it. Slope is just showing the direction of the line.
Okay.
Okay.
And with regard to the last question where you're talking about the correlation, if both are 15 hours, what will be the case?
What?
I mean, from 9 to 1 and 2 to 5, we see the difference of 15 hours to 5 hours, where we are then we are talking about the correlation is positive or negative. The slots, if it's only 15, is the same value is there, what will be the case of correlation there? Just for my clarification.
If there is no difference, that means there is no correlation, right?
Oh, yeah,
There is
that's
no
what.
difference.
No
Yeah.
correlation. That's okay.
Yeah.
Ma'am, in the same question, in the starting time, the graph is increasing, then decreasing. It's not continuous increasing or decreasing. First it's increasing, then decreasing. I mean, first it's increase, then decrease. So how I will tell the slope thing, if it's negative or positive?
See, from 9 to 1, it was 15 per hour, right? It was constant, 15 per hour. That's it, right? From 2 to 6 p.m., it is 5 per hour. So it is from 15 to 5, it came downwards, right?
Okay, it's constant.
Yeah.
I mean, if both the average is 15, then the slope is equal to 1.
Slope is same. There is no, like, it's constant, right? It's not changing.
Okay. And can you give the formula of outliers? How to calculate outliers?
So outlier, if so outlier less than Q1 plus minus 1.5 IQR and outlier is the values which are greater than Q3 plus 1.5 IQ.
So it is equal, less than or less than equal?
It's less than.
Okay. Thank you.
Ma'am, can you tell me the order of S, M, L, XL to find median?
S and L. So basically it will be small, then medium, then large, then XL. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Can we expect the same kind of question in our quiz, or there will be change in the difficulty level?
Difficulty, it won't be that difficult, but yeah, like these type of questions, like formula based and on concept wise, the questions will be there. This class interval thing, it won't be there. This type of questions won't be there.
Because its calculation was very lengthy to
Yeah,
calculate the whole.
yeah, so it's not there.
Oh.
Yeah.
मैम वो एक बार 90 प्लस
90 plus.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Huh.
Ma'am, will the exam be similar to the mock test given to us?
The question won't be similar. It
Like,
won't be that
as we are doing the graded assignments, will there be any similarities?
Yeah, like if you have done the graded assignment, if you have done the practice assignment, the activity questions, that is more than enough. If you have done these type of questions, then yeah.
And ma'am, the activity questions?
Yeah, activity
Ma'am,
questions.
how many questions there will be?
15 to 16.
Every subject?
Okay, ma'am.
It's not necessary, depends subject to subject.
Ma'am, the point by serial questions will get that kind of.
Point by serial you can get, yeah.
Ma'am, is it okay to do PYQs or is it enough to do only graded assignments and questions?
PYQs, if you have done that, they will give you some ideas, right? So it's better to do PYQs. If you have done PYQ, that's good.
That means, ma'am, PYQ would be enough.
I won't say that.
And will there be a question from point by serial coefficient?
Maybe.
In the quiz?
Yes, it can be. It's in the syllabus, right?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, we have not received the blueprint. Does it vary every year that how much marks of each subject would be there or how much questions?
No, it won't be there.
Ma'am,
Question and answer. Do we need to carry a headset or earphone for the English one quiz?
No, there is no. I don't know about English.
But actually, today we got a mail in that they mentioned that you don't have to take any headphones.
Where did you get that? In the mail?
Just ignore it. We don't have to tell it.
Yeah.
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
would we
only
get
1 to
1
4
hour
week is
for
coming,
each?
na?
What?
Sorry, what?
Only 1 to 4 week is coming, na?
Yes.
Ma'am,
but
would we get 1 hour for each subject separately or 4 hours to complete all 4 subjects?
Yeah, it will be like 1 hour for each subject.
Ma'am, means after 1 hour is finished, we have to shift another subject, or if we have finished one subject in 40 minutes and use that extra 20 minutes in another subject.
Yeah, you can do that. You can do that.
Ma'am, can we do statistics like first question and then move to English or maybe switch at the time?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, you told that 15, 16 questions will be coming. That's from statistics, right?
Yeah.
Ma'am, can we bring the DigiLocker one Aadhaar card printout as original documentation?
Sorry?
Ma'am, can we bring like the printout of the like, PDF Aadhaar card, like the one that we can find from the Digilocker?
We can, yeah.
No, actual valid proof is right.
But just bring your Aadhaar card, no? You will be having.
Original.
Ma'am, I don't have the PVC Aadhaar card. I only have the Digilocker version.
Ma'am, I didn't receive the hall ticket yet. Ma'am, I have my old Aadhaar card, so it will be
Yeah.
acceptable there.
Yeah, any
Yeah,
valid
so
proof
it is
of
acceptable.
yeah.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, is expired passport also fine? Like my passport has expired 3 years ago, but I have like the passport.
Do you have Aadhaar card?
I have, as I told you, the PDF one Aadhaar card that I have printed out.
Yeah, you have Aadhaar card. Just show it. If you have a voter ID card or if you have a driving license, you have just show a proof. That's it. Okay.
Ma'am, one question about the last graph you have drawn.
Ma'am, Aadhaar copy is enough.
Aadhaar copy is enough.
No,
ma'am.
but it depends on the center because I had been through more than 6 examinations. They do not consider the printed one, the Xerox black and white Aadhaar.
Sorry.
I am just saying that it depends on the center, ma'am, because they do not, in my center they do not consider the printed one Aadhaar card. Original documents were required, just like driving license and all, IITM ID and all.
It's printed. What? Can you just repeat it again?
Am I audible, ma'am?
Yeah, now you're audible.
I was just saying that it's depend on the center that they accept which kind of document. Just I had been to more than 6 exams of this IITM, and in my center they do not accept the printed one, Xerox one,
Okay.
format. So it's depend on the center, not actually the IITM.
Okay, just it's better now. You take the printout if you want to take the printout. Just bring your
Yeah,
original.
passport will it has been expired, no problem. You can take that.
Okay.
For ID proof, the Aadhaar card is enough, right?
Yeah, Aadhaar, any kind of valid document.
We have to bring passport size photographs too.
No, just a document.
Just Aadhaar card. Okay, thank you.
Ma'am,
Yes.
excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, will there be any negative marking for wrong answers, ma'am? The exam?
No.
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 Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Ma'am,
Ma'am, quiz 1, quiz 2, both are mandatory.
Yes. Like
Okay.
this one. Means like
हाँ, मतलब दोनों में से कोई मतलब एक ही कंसीडर होगा ना मैम?
No,
quiz 1,
both
quiz 2.
would be considered.
Both will be considered. Some let's suppose like 20% of quiz part, 30% of quiz 2 or something.
You can refer the grading policy of the first subject. It
Okay,
has
ma'am.
been mentioned about
ma'am, about the graph, what is the name of the line specifically?
What?
That R square value we have taken out from that graph. What is the specific name of that line?
Best fit line, or you can say definition, I guess.
Yes, I have heard about it. It's called about regression in computer science field.
Correct. Yeah, it's a regression or something. It's not in this stats thing or something. It's in ML or
Yes.
Yeah.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, if we register ourselves for the September course, say for example, if we just qualify the qualifiers, so do we have to start from the week 1 or we will be continuing from week 5?
You have to start from week 1.
Okay.
If you are not taking any course for this term, then you have to start from week 1.
So if we just discontinue submitting graded assignments from week 5 now, so we will be eligible to register for the September course?
Yeah. You will be given an option to select the course after the AIT will qualify. Then the course registration will portal will open. Then you have to register for which course you are going to take. And if you do not register the course, then you can register in September. Then there you have to start from week 1.
So like now I have not submitted week 5 assignment, so there is no issue, right?
If you are taking that course in this term, if you are going to take that course in this term, this will affect it.
No, I am going to take the September term.
Yeah, then no problem. Then in September term, you have to start from the week 1. All the graded assignment.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Excuse me, sir.
I am not the sir.
Sir, if anybody wants to try again, they can join the September registration again and start all over again.
First, I want to clear that I am not this. I am just a batchmate. And yes, you can join. You can appear for the reattempt if you do not qualify this qualifier. Then you can register for the reattempt.
Focus.
Okay then. So your doubts are clear right now. Is it fine?
Yes,
Ma'am,
ma'am. I
I
have a
got
doubt.
the admit card.
Admit card. Okay, just contact the support team if you have any doubts, or just send them the mail. Okay.
And there is no contact number, and I have sent
No,
the
the
email.
like just send the mail ID. Sorry, send the mail regarding this issue. Maybe they will just clear it out.
Ma'am, where that extra activity questions will be published?
Extra activity question.
Yes, I think it has been released today.
No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't been released yet. It will be released on Monday.
Okay, thank you.
Ma'am, I sent you the email as you asked. So if you
Okay.
could just check and
Yeah, I got the mail. I got
okay,
the
thank
mail.
you so much, ma'am.
I'll
Please do
just
something about it.
I'll just forward it to the secretary. That's it.
Sure. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, in the PYQs, there is no question for the point by serial. So, is it important, ma'am?
Point by serial. It's
Yes,
in the
ma'am.
syllabus, right? So you need to.
Sorry, ma'am.
It's in the syllabus, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So you need to know the formulas and everything. Maybe it will come in the exam. You never know.
Okay.
Okay then. So
Okay.
everything
Thank you,
is
ma'am.
clear?
Good night.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. All the
Thank
best
you,
for
ma'am.
the exam.
Thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
Just give your
Thank you, ma'am.
100%. Don't worry about the marks or anything. Just give your 100%. Okay?
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
मैम
Thank you.
एडमिट कार्ड के बारे में कुछ जानकारी
Admit what admit card?
मैंने मेल किया था अब तक तो कुछ आया नहीं
Okay, just wait for few like one more day just for tomorrow.
Okay, ma'am.
And send me the mail regarding that thing. I'll just forward it to the.
Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, I don't think that this admit card issue will ever happen. So if she can share the screen, then you can guide her. I think she is searching in the wrong Okay.
Can you
Means
just speak louder, a bit louder?
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, I have some questions about the UI user interface about this program. So the fact is that I joined on 30th May with that JE registration, but I am having some problems since I have applied for JOSA counseling, so I couldn't attend early classes. But I have some problems regarding that UI of this program. First of all, in any of the subjects, I couldn't join the discussion forum. Has it started already?
Yeah, it's already there, no? Discussion
Okay,
forum.
so whenever I try to join, my password it is showing incorrect password or username, and I couldn't join anytime in any of the subjects.
Okay. Have you like sent an email? See, regarding all of these things, like regarding the portal and everything, just contact the support team.
Okay, okay. And how can I avail for other instructors? Means what are the forums or other platforms where I can connect with the other instructors?
Other instructors, they have the mail IDs and all. If you know the mail IDs, you can contact with the instructors. And in the discourse, they have the mail, not the mail IDs, but they have their discourse ID. You can connect in the discourse ID.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am, for the exam, they said you have to log in like that. They said it means we have to give our mail ID and we have to give our mail ID password, right? Or how it is, ma'am?
That thing I'm not aware of the process that they go
could
through.
you repeat it what you just said?
Before doing exam, you have to log in like that. They have given in the admit card. So
No. You just have to. The password would be the date of birth, followed by year, month, and the actual format which date of birth is having, and just simply they will assign you the PC or means the desktop according to your roll number. You will find it you will not find it difficult.
yeah, okay, sir.
Okay, so that's it.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, bye everyone.
And ma'am, one more question about computational thinking.
Okay.
No, means in general that OPP is for courses at the beginning or at the second part.
OPP is for Python, not for CT.
Okay, means for first 4 courses there is no OPP.
No. OPP basically means it's a term related to Python, not for the organization.
Okay, okay.
In Python, you don't have quiz 2. In place of quiz means in place of quiz 2, you have OPP1 and OPP2, and just quiz 1 and enter.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, guys. So that's it.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you,
Okay.
ma'am. Good
Thank you.
night.
Thank you. Have a great night and all the best for
Good
the
night.
exam. Bye. Bye.
Thank you,
Bye,
ma'am.
everyone.
Have a sweet dream, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Good night.
Good
Good
night,
night.
ma'am.
Good night,
Good night, ma'am.
everyone.
सब आराम से
Ma'am,
पढ़ो
I have
exam
a
का.
doubt. Can I ask?
Yeah, what's the right?
Ma'am, is there partial marking in the exam or will be there or not?
No.
Partial
It's
marking?
MCQ. It's MCQ.
Yeah.
No, there is no
Yeah,
partial
MCQ.
marking as such, right? It's MCQ.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, you like there are MCQ question. If we select three of the question and one of the option is wrong and we choose, so we will get 0 marks.
Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. Got it. Thank you.
So thank you, ma'am. Bye.
Okay, bye,
Bye,
everyone.
ma'am.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, ma'am. Good night, ma'am.
Good night.